Hello my friends, those of you still watching this glorious little adventure. It has certainly been a different challenge from Slow Reaction, that is for sure. Slow Reaction resulted in a lot of very brutal struggles on the front line, but once the front line had been won, that was it, you know, then I'd won. It became pretty easy to deal with. Now this presents just such a different challenge in that your stuff gets worn out, and then you're fighting battles with weakened equipment that you can't repair, unless you drive it all the way back to the beginning of the map, which is okay for some units, particularly fast ones, but you know, for things like my KVs that can only move 4 tiles per turn, they got no chance. I must admit, if it wasn't for my 2 auto repair heroes, this would have been an almighty struggle. The last mission probably would have gone south, and I would have had to restart that mission. Although the last mission would have gone south simply because old Rommel blocked the supply tile, something which I'm still annoyed about. So I really don't like it when an issue is not my fault. Anyway. Let's get back to work. So from previous scouting we know that there's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's a massive army here. And we don't know what's in this bottom corner. I'm not going to show... It's probably not too much. Hey! It's the French town of Fidget Spinner. Right, anyway. So here I was going to try and get some steamrollers, but the tanks that I have available here are all ones that are designed for capturing. So that's probably not going to work out. So I presume that in the interests of not faffing around, I should just as I say, in the interest of not faffing around, I should just capture both of these and move on with my life. More prestige for the prestige pile. They're not even worth that much prestige. We're getting ever closer to steamroller. I can't attack anything with this tank without capturing it. It's as simple as that. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll use the recon car to push the artillery. And then I can steamroll it. I don't know how many more this guy needs. 6. We're getting there. Then we'll take this using the recon car. And I think I'll probably just capture this infantry because it's a pain in the ass otherwise. Dun 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 dun. Okay, and these two are now ready to drive down here and take these towns, which are undefended so far as I know. Once we've got that airport, we can move units there to the front line. Now the real question is, do I want to repair this or not? It is the shoot first, ask questions later trait. So sending it back for repair might not be necessary. I really do need to train this unit up. Although it's got 15 overruns already, so we've actually done pretty well with it. It's going to be 1, 2... whatever. We'll send it back for repairs. I will send the Capture-O-Matic back for repairs as well. Okay, alright. This boy can just come flying down here. Okay, those decisions made. Now, this airport is where we need to be. And I don't believe there's any enemies there apart from... Okay, there's an anti-aircraft gun. Oh, there's a cavalry there too. I forgot all about it. Nine. I don't know if that's... Okay. I need to get rid of his entrenchment. Then push him. And then steamroll him into the next life. Which then allows me to put this in artillery mode. So I can further torture these cavalry. Hey, that was a good hit. Let's get the engineers behind them. So I need to get this sort of down here somewhere. Okay. Let's put this in artillery mode as well. You gotta remember, actually, there's a way down here, but we checked here and there wasn't anything there so far as I remember, so. Do you know what? Leaving them with 1 health is actually perfect. Whether they repair or not, I can steamroll them into the next life. Okay. So now, the next trick is to take old Bar here, old Handlebar, and put him in the center of this airport. And then surround him with other planes. So if the fighter horde attacks, which I highly doubt that it will, he will do untold damage to them. And we don't want to leave a fighter exposed. So we leave we leave Galland up here. One thing that I'm not doing is bringing down this because it's too damaged. But this airport is out of range of this one. Just barely. Remember that this has got 2 more range than a standard fire. the Messerschmitts would only get here. Down you go, boys. Okay, that's a dirt airfield, so I can't just keep loading out. Okay. Might as well bring this bomber down here. I'll have to take this airport next. But that's, taking that airport is, you know, it's something to think about in the future. We got to worry about this. This is very much a turn where we are just repositioning for the next move. And not really much to do here. going to rearrange these. Okay, just double check that we haven't left anything behind. That isn't on its way for a refit. Oh, here comes the fighter. No, it's a bomber. Thanks, boys. I appreciate you coming down here to visit. I'm gonna tear you a new backside. Right. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way. To the front line with you. To the depot with you. And we know that there's nothing down here because we scouted. You know what I could do? I could take this bait pioneers and move them to the airport and load them up in a transport plane and then just bring them down here. That would be faster. I think that's what I'll do. And we'll have a quick double check down here just to make sure that everything is still empty. Yep, that seems reasonable to me. Okay, so we got a little bit of rearrangement to do here. Let's see if I can... yeah. Might as well. We won't be using that for anything else. That does allow me to come in here and steamroll this boy. Nice hit. We got loads of turns. I mean, we're only 8 of 27, so slowing down our progress just to clean away the fighters is actually well worth our time and effort. Oh, come on, Galland. Okay, we'll use the old side-by-side Galland deployment. Is there no way I can provide him with further aiming assistance? Guess not. There was a tank with aim assistance. It's this one. Come on. Oh, it's still 7. Oh well, go for it. No, didn't high roll it off. That's unfortunate. Well, at least the aim assist boys are sharing plenty of EXP. That's one fighter destroyed. Now with the fighters on the front line like this, we just move these planes into cover. Unfortunately, because this guy's still alive, he's actually in the way. I'll just fly this one back where it can't be touched. Okay. Aggressive deployment pioneers. Let's go. Okay, the city is protected. But I can't actually quite get there. So yeah, this is totally fine that I'm just like crawling along at 2 tiles per turn. Especially if I start killing killing enemy tanks. Aircraft, sorry. Okay, stand by. Everything's moving forward slowly. Annoyingly, he has created a hole here by which my fighter can be attacked. Alright, another fighter has joined me. He had a shot on one of my many cheap spy planes. Sure. Well, that was a low roll. Now, the question is, can I rack up enough aiming assistance? Oh, what is going on with this artillery? Double strike artillery on a hill. Okay, that's as far as we can go. Three plus 11? Okay. So I really actually don't need to use this. I can just push it forward. Alright, that's 2 fighters down and a bomber. And the other bomber is down here somewhere being repaired for its failure. That's fine. Right, let's get the housework done. I think first things first, I want to repair this tank. It's more of an important vehicle. Okay, so we got that infantry on the front line. Then we would want, I would say, 15 centimeter defending it. The big one. Since that's the most flexible defense. Let's bring in the KVs in artillery mode. Might even attract the tanks to come and attack. Then flesh out the sides of this with other units. In fact, this tank should be able to come down now. Ooh. Yeah, if they use force march, they can actually get here, which would hit here. So I don't want to be there. Not with a unit. Not with a hard unit, anyway. Okay, then it's kind of obvious the anti-aircraft gun fits here. Put the heavy anti-tank on this side to support this bit. And once again, we just rearrange our aircraft around our fighters to ensure their protection. What is over there? If anything. Nothing. Okay. So we can bring that in and it's totally fine. I don't normally play so cautiously when advancing towards an enemy front line, but that is one hell of an enemy front line. I don't think I've ever faced a mission where there's been so much hardware. I misclicked there. There we go. Load these guys up in a transport plane next turn and send them down. Okay. Probably could start bringing these units down as well. But right now they can't move down into a place where I can protect them. So they need to stay where they are. Okay, shuffle this in here. Shuffle this in here. That's it, that's all the fighters protected. Good luck striking at my artillery. They might get, you know, a full health bomber and a bit of courage, it might get some damage. I don't care if a fighter comes here and starts shooting these down. You know, the funny part is I treat my scout planes with such callous disregard, but the enemy really doesn't shoot them down. Not really. I was expecting casualties to be much higher. Although, you know, admittedly, it's very hard to have the military discipline to shoot down an unarmed vehicle. You know, you know it's a spy plane. You know that it's gathering intelligence that could lead to the deaths of you and your men. But it is very hard to shoot down something that's unarmed. The main objective is basically undefended. Look at this. The main objective is basically undefended. Unit does not entrench. Rapid fire 1.5x. Huh. Interesting that that's a penalty, isn't it? Huh, that's interesting. Well, that guy certainly does entrench. There is a fighter here, so... No, there isn't. It's a tactical and a strat bomber. Interesting. Well, as it stands, anyway. Blomph. As it stands, there's really nothing to do down there, so... Repairs complete. without an anti-aircraft gun here, I can't really do anything. So they're just going to sit there while I deal with this. Okay. No enemies attacked this turn. What have you got left? You got a fighter. That's it. I guess what they had in terms of air to ground is rebased. Okay, well, with only one fighter remaining, then it's okay to go for a dive. Since these planes enjoy such extended range. But this one doesn't. This is honestly kind of a mistake. Oh, nice big hit though. Probably make him repair. Okay. You know, the fact that that airport has not got a unit in it now. Or, well, I guess it never did have a unit in it. There is a real opportunity here to load these guys up into a transport plane and send them on a jolly. Okay, so they've got anti-air defense here, but none here. Wow, you're a crappy anti-aircraft gun, or you're in anti-tank mode right now. Bombardiers to your stations! Shred 'em, boys. Let the softening commence. I'll bring this along to join in as well. I need to get rid of a scout plane to do it. Because I've only got one fighter left. And he's crippled right now. Okay, now how do I advance my main line? Damn Panhard. That's some serious range on that. Okay, so we're going to do some careful rearrangement. You need to be in this tile. And you need to be in this one. Fire at will, boys. Okay, finally starting to secure this front line. This can now be brought forward. I think you could still... yeah, look at this poor ground control, seriously. I can't bring this anti-aircraft gun up because of poor ground control. Normally he wouldn't be able to get past this tile, but nope, you can just drive. You can just drive straight up. Okay, let's make sure that our coverage is good and solid. Let's put this here in case this Panhard decides to go on a little jolly around the corner. Do you know, motorbikes are actually airplane transportable as well. Wouldn't it be funny to put these guys in an encirclement with air transportable units? Because you totally could just land a load of stuff at this airport and then just cut in and take the supply tile. This here is already an encirclement, right? This river is an encirclement. This section creates a further encirclement, and then you have another river on this side. So all you would need to do is put a unit here, here. So that's 2. 1 here and 1 here. So that's 4. Plus the 1 or 2 that you dropped here at the airport to seal them in. Don't know if it's worth doing. Because, you know, I think I would rather... I think I'd rather just kill the enemy and steamroll them. Personally. Than get the prestige. Once you've hit a mountain of prestige, you start thinking about taking prestige losses in exchange for awards and stuff. That is what I'm thinking about right now. Okay, well, whatever. Come at me, bro. Who's he going for? Oh! He decided that he would strafe that tank because it's got poor air defense. He used his double strike to repair. Oh, it's an ambush! Oof. Imagine being the poor bastard in the infantry squad that's just been ordered to run at the KV. Okay, the anti-aircraft gun is back in anti-aircraft. No, he's not. Still in anti-tank mode. It's only this one. Right, well that's it for now. We're out of time, but we're definitely ready to just get in here and do a ton of damage. With so much time remaining. And with this part of the map being mostly undefended. All I gotta do is shoot down this fighter plane. And then I can move my fighters somewhere where I can strike at these guys. I guess it's gonna have to be here. Actually, before we call it a day, can I actually shoot that guy down with these guns? Wah, just barely not. That's so unfortunate. Then again, I don't really need... I mean, these are... it's a tactical and a strat. They have no facility to fight back, really. So I don't have to send both fighters. I could just send one. We could farm kills. I could send Bar over here and shoot both of them once each turn. Farm kills until they die. Right, anyway, that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.